Hello, hi, I'm Srijendra and today I'm going to discuss how we can deploy application.js in OpenShift CRC local clusters. So we'll be using GitHub Actions as a CI/CD pipelines. So we'll be running in a self-hosted mode since we cannot deploy using cloud hosted to our local clusters because of network connectivity. So here are some website links. So I have provided where you can go through and you can download those CRC local clusters. So in order to download, so you have to create a Red Hat account and you can download so CRC local clusters and install as per instructions. So here are a few instructions. So if you go and click, so we need a minimum of 2 physical cores and 4 GB RAM, so 35 GB of storage spaces. So these are requirement for Microsoft Windows. Similarly for uh, other, you can see how to install for like Linux and for Mac. So now we'll go through how we'll what are the files that we need, like uh, Docker files to build applications.js, and so deployment.yaml, JSON files, route service. So let's go through GitHub workflow. So we have a deployment.yaml. So we need a define as a run as self-hosted. So this is a checkout code, and this is to verify GitHub. And we need to log into the container registry. So once we log into those container registry, so we can use Docker build and Docker push. And for this to be running in our laptop, so we need a Docker desktop to be installed. So we need a Docker desktop for this one. And once we uh, build and push those container into the image repository, so we have a OpenShift environment setup, and we need to log into the OpenShift container, so OpenShift CRC clusters. Once we log into the OpenShift, then we can OC new project. We'll create a project name new web project. Similarly, we use this command OC apply -f deployments service and route. So for all those things like OpenShift server, OpenShift token, and registry URL. So we have to make create the environment variable like a secret, something like that. So for that, we have to go through mm, secret and variables, uh, agents, mm, so action. So here we have defined like server, token, password, URL, username. And for GitHub Actions, so we have a runner. So like right now we have a web runner offline, so we need to create a web runner by clicking this new self-hosted runner. And there is a steps like how to create the runner. So to use this runner, so we basically go through cd, and then we use run.cmd. So here it's connected to GitHubs, and we have so listening for jobs. So let's edit our file. So we basically go to deployment.yaml. Let's say for app.js, we go and edit simple hello from OpenShift via GitHub Actions. So commit and change. So commit and change. So, and we have to, for example, I have already logged into those like OC. So let's log into the developer account. So OC project. So there is no project, and OC get pods. So no pods has been deployed. So let's see our actions. So here you can see the pipeline. So build and deploy. So for like check out code. So check out, so log into our container registry. So Docker login, build and post the image. So once we push the image, then we set up the OpenShift environment. And once we build up the environment, we push those, we use create the new projects and deploy the applications. So if it is successful, then it will be green. So let's wait for these ones. So let's see OC project. So our project is created, and this web project is so you can see it's the green. That means that our deployment is successful, and we have defined that web project over here. You can see over here. So we have defined a OC new project web project. The same web project is created over here, and we can do OC get pods. So our pod is running. So we in OC get route. So route is created. So since our Docker container and CRC cluster is using the same port, so we have port conflicting. So in order to test our application, we just do port forward and check in our local browser. So we need to localhost 8080. So we can see hello from OpenShift via GitHub Actions. Yeah, so that's all from. So this is the one example like how we deploy a sample application in our OpenShift using GitHub Actions. If you like the video, and please comment and please like the video. Thank you.